So you actually care what video games we like?
I hope so. They've already watched all our other videos. Shameless plug.
So today we're just gonna very quickly go over our top pick each for single player games on the Nintendo 64.
Just like for the Wii.
Yeah, and we also are gonna come out with a video for our top pick for the multiplayer games, purely because we couldn't decide on just one. So we figured the best way was just to do two videos.
Just to do, exactly.
So, and to start us off, my pick was Starfox. Now, the first thing you're thinking is, that's a multiplayer game. But being realistic with the multiplayer for this game, that's not really why you're buying Starfox. Reason I really picked it is because it's a really good rail shooter. People still want a sequel today. And you're gonna have a lot of fun. It's got collectability of trying to get all the awards on each of the levels. It's got different pathing, and honestly, even like the voice acting, it goes really good with the whole game experience itself.
There's so many lines that you'll be quoting over and over and over again, and lines you've probably heard people say that probably can't remember where it's from.
Hey Einstein, I'm on your side!
And just like the cherry on top of all of it, and it works for both games, but the soundtrack for this game is so good.
Yeah, it's true.
So, I mean, all in all, that's my pick for the Nintendo 64.
And I've already talked about this game, and it kind of is a boring choice, like, because I always say, like, what more can I say about Ocarina of Time, like the Zelda Ocarina of Time? It's this massive sweeping story, and I have such great memories about it. Yeah, there probably is a nostalgia factor as part of it, but it still holds up. I've played it recently within the last year. I've played it all the way through, and it's just one of those games. It's very special, and if you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. My reasons for choosing it are not only nostalgia, it's a great game, it holds up, and like Donovan pointed out, fantastic soundtrack, and that really, gets you right in the feels.
It definitely does. And something else about Ocarina of Time too, like, it's one of those games that, like, if you just want to, like, go on and screw around, go do some fishing, you're just gonna have some fun doing random things.
Like, just go and, like, travel around, listen to the music, that kind of thing.
Or, like, create your own mini games within the game. That's a good game for that. Or even the fact that there's a massive speedrunning community. I mean, if that's something you're into.
Well, and like another story time, Madman over here, likes to do 3 heart quests on this. So don't pick up any of the heart containers, play the whole game with your minimum
3
heart counters, right? So I don't do that, but he seems to be a masochist.
The idea that you can play it in so many different ways and still stay within the same game that's why it's on the list.
So that's just a little blurb about, why we chose these games, why we like them so much, and why we still come back to them today.
And if you're interested in seeing what our top picks for multiplayer games for the Nintendo 64, that is going to show up right here.
Like and subscribe.